الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله علي ولي الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I congratulate you the blessed birthday of Imam al Redhapbuh, peace be upon him. Today I'm going to show you one of the scientific hadiths of Imam al Redhapbuh, peace be upon him. Ibn Shahr al-Shub narrates that there was a Q&A discussion between Imam al Redhapbuh, peace be upon him, and Dabba' bin Nasr al-Hindi, and also Imran al-Sabi. Imran asks, does the eye have composite lights, or does it have a soul that can see everything? The Imam al Redhapbuh replied that the parable of eye is the piece of fat, and the eyes contain black and white pupil, and humans cannot see their own faces from there except from water, mirror, or something like that. Dabba' asks, so if the eye has a soul, then why does a person become blind and can no longer see? The Imam replied, it's like when the black clouds cover the sun, everywhere becomes dark. He asked, so where will the soul go? Will it be disappeared? The Imam cites an example and asks a question. Where does the light coming from the porthole in the house go if the porthole is blocked? The man didn't get the point. He asked, please describe it to me. And Imam al Redhapbuh salawatullahi alayhi replied, the soul is in the brain, and the parable of its radius are the rays of the sun. The radius scattered the body, like the sun that is in the sky, and its rays are wide on the earth. So when the sun is covered, there is no more sun. And if the head is cut off, will be cut off, or would be cut off, there is no more soul. This story is narrated in the book of Al-Manaqib al-Abi Talib, The Virtues of the Progeny of Abu Talib, Volume 3, page 463, and also Bahar al-Anwar, Volume 58, page 250 and 51. I'm gonna say that the Imam al Redhapbuh, peace be upon him, talked about the basic plan of nervous system, which was discovered in the 16th century. According to the University of Queensland in Australia, it is stated that the brain is a radiator. In 335 BC before Christ, Greek philosopher Aristotle thought the brain was simply a radiator that kept the all-important heart from overheating. Around 170 BC, Roman physician Galen suggested the brain's four ventricles were the seat of complex thought and determined personality and bodily functions. This was one of the first suggestions that the brain was where our memory, personality, and thinking reside. In the 16th century, Belgian anatomist Andreas Vesalius created a highly detailed map of the nervous system and argued against the ventricles as the site of brain functions. You can read the whole website here. Imam al Redhapbuh martyred in the 7th or 8th century, and the book of Al-Manaqib was compiled and published in the 14th century. This nervous system was discovered in 16th century, and there is a statement here in PubMed website. During the period between the ancient times and the Renaissance, there were no autopsies performed. The first public autopsy was undertaken by the greatest Bolognese anatomist, Mondino di Luzzi, in 1314. Only when the autopsies became more popular, Andreas Vesalius, a Flemish scholar practicing in Padua, described in his phenomenal and revolutionary anatomy work of 1543 four cerebral ventricles containing choroid plexuses. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, save it, and share it everywhere.